everybody. Welcome back. Pyrebrand, episode 12, in the Dark Heresy world, where we're all probably gonna die soon. Hi, how's it going, guys? Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're back. We're gonna jump right into things. If you haven't been here before, make sure you hit that follow button. Yep, that's right. And if you're here on YouTube, subscribe. Anyway, you guys can interact with today's game, so don't forget that. We're going to do our roundtable, introduce our cast, and then move forward. Let's start with Vandy. Who are you? Who are you playing today? Oh, you're eating. I'm just kidding. McLoken, you're up.
I literally just took a bite.
I didn't even see that.
That's okay.
Hold on. Hi, I'm McLoken. I am super excited because now we get to fight some Chaos Space Marines today. Or not really Chaos, but Traitor Space Marine. Mm-hmm. You know, whatever the case may be. Today I'll be playing Akiel. I'm super excited. He is a Arbiter of the Emperor and super badass.
Wow, that's fantastic. Thanks. All right, how about Hippie?
Thanks for that outro.
That was so condescending.
The way that your
was
face
great.
looked afterward,
Yeah,
like
good job.
Way to go, sweetie. You did great.
You said words.
Say it again.
Encore. Brava. Okay. Crazy Hippie.
My name is CrazyHappy69. I'm a variety caster on Twitch. I am playing Lazarus, our local Imperial enthusiast and mutant warrior. So yeah, lots of things to get shot or stabbed. We'll see.
Yay. See, I'm gonna do mediocre responses to everybody's. Great job. Vandy, please.
Entertain you?
Yeah.
With my speech? Meta? Hello! I am Miria. I am here to fix some bodies and break some others. If you like this, keep watching. If you don't, please keep watching. I'm sure you'll like this.
Great job, Miria.
See? Enthusiasm! Oh.
Okay. Sheepy,
neither McLoken and Hippie are impressed.
Resting bitch face right there. Sheepy, please.
Oh, hello. I am Alfarius.
Thank you for that introduction.
I'm Alfarius, so.
Are we all
you
Alfarius?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We're all Alfarius.
Okay.
Actually, I'm a worshiper of Nurgle, so.
Oh, blame.
I'm a goblin. I'm not even in this world.
Well, he's getting goblins now. I mean,
I'm a goblin.
Gretchen's already.
Yeah, Gretchen's are basically
Oh my
goblins.
god.
They're literally goblins.
Are they?
We're
Is that a
doing-
thing?
Yeah,
Gretchen? Why aren't I a Gretchen?
Because they are the sons of the universe.
I want to be a little potato man. I want someone kill Miria off so I can come back as a little potato boy.
We would automatically see the Gretchen. You'd be like, ah! And we'd be like,
Be like, wait!
You wouldn't need to shoot it. You kick it and it's gonna die.
Oh no! Don't kick me.
Gretchen, here are what Gretchens do. They're kind of like the servitors of the orc army. And here's the thing. Sometimes orcs get hungry and eat them.
Yeah. Gretchen are very often, they're abused. They're absolutely a slave race in entirety. By race, I mean they're just orcs that haven't grown up yet. So when an orc invasion starts, Gretchen are kind of the first thing to show up outside of the fungus. They tend to the fungus as orcs grow, and the orcs obviously become orcs and spread more fungus. The Gretchen, Sheepy died.
That's why he was so short about his introduction. Damn.
Ah, rip.
Oh, really?
And my face is
Maybe.
big. Look, I can. Oh.
Oh.
You're the only one with like a
big.
face still actually inward.
Hello.
To be.
Ha.
I wonder if he's coming back.
We can
we're all
hope.
going to be Gretchens now. I'm running it.
Gretchen campaign starts now.
He's technically still aligned with Discord.
Whoop.
Maybe his computer crashed. Let's go to the be right back screen because this looks weird.
No.
We can keep talking.
Hi.
I'm gonna keep the music low.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Alfarius. He is
Our Lord and Savior Alfarius.
He's a secret douche. He's a secret douche.
Secret douche. How do you be a secret douche?
My ears are too young to hear that word.
I'm sorry. I will. He is a hidden douche.
That's better.
Secret douche, hidden douche. I don't know.
Oh,
A 007 douche.
I'm back.
Is he back? Okay. Make sure we fix our cameras so everybody turn theirs off except for Sheepy.
Yay.
My name's CB. I'm so special.
Got that right, bitch.
Batch.
What was the order?
Can you turn yours off, please?
It is off.
Who is this?
No, sheepies.
Oh,
Mine's
that's
still.
me. Oh, so you have to... Wait, 1, 2... Yeah, I think this should be okay. Then Hippie. Then Loke. Then Vandy.
Fuck!
Because that is always
that worked.
lost.
Great.
Wow. You know what? That's
I'm
a
right.
big ol'. That's a Texas size. Fuck you, buddy.
I was gonna make a lewd joke, but I'm just gonna.
Are you coming to Texas? You said you mentioned Texas several times.
I know. I really want to come to Texas. Okay. I've been thinking about it a lot, and I know like just PAX South is there and stuff.
If you come to Austin, I mean, there is a bed that you can stay in.
With a dog and a cat.
Two
Oh,
cats.
and you guys.
I thought they were the dog and the cat.
That's a big bed.
It is a very nice bed.
I mean,
Takes up the whole room. Just
you guys
the
are
entire
basically the
room.
personification of like a cat and a dog.
What is that supposed to mean?
In a good way.
Okay.
In a good way. Like I love cats and dogs. Like
So
I'm not like a cat person, a dog person. I'm like an everything person because like I have a snake, so
if
that
we threw
automatically
Meta
means I'm,
off a building, she'd land on her feet.
oh yeah.
Probably.
But
Yeah, I would
if I
actually
could
probably
talk-
do the superhero pose, but don't actually touch my knee to the ground because that shit will fuck you up.
What
So
makes me
like
a
you
dog?
just
My
pseudo
fa-
do it.
This a dog. Why am I a dog? What makes
Hey,
me a dog?
Logan,
You're just a
Come on.
friendly.
get the ball.
There you go. That's why.
Hence
That's
the
why.
Oh,
It's true though, because he gets distracted very easily at a given moment. So he's already distracted and not listening.
I am
Look
listening.
at the way
She's
his
looking at
attention
pictures of
span.
balls. Listen.
I'm sorry.
But can he lick his own balls? That's the question. No.
I don't really want to talk about that anymore. Okay, let's move on. And I'm not looking at my screen for the rest of the day.
Why?
I don't want to.
Oh, look at
your
him.
faces.
Oh, look at him. Look how cute he is.
No.
Look at his little
I
face.
won't do it. Okay, so Sheepy, were you going to add anything else? I wasn't sure if you maybe disconnected or was that the whole thing.
That was it.
Okay, great. Hi guys, I'm Metamancer. This is my channel. I play Sybil, the Mortat assassin who apparently can't kill anybody anymore, so that's cool. Thanks, Sheepy. And you guys can interact with today's game by either submitting bits through the Twitch app thing and or subbing and resubbing. Each time we hit 5 resubs/subs, we get to roll for fate, which could potentially help or hinder the players. And then you can also do like crit successes and failures and all that fun stuff. So, without further ado, Sheepy, please take us back into a recap and then move forward.
So, in the last episode, we had a stunning revelation, which is that the Dark Elder left, and everyone was super upset with me. But yeah, the Dark Elder disappeared. And the party didn't really figure out why, I don't think.
No, we shot all the people who probably would have told us.
Yeah, yeah. There was an appearance of Imperial Guardsmen with a familiar brand, familiar for Arkiel, who has seen it before. I think he isn't too sure about what the brand exactly means, but it seemed to be some form of cult that popped up on his homeworld when he was younger, and that with the Imperial Guard kind of popping up with the brand, the Dark Eldar left the planet and retreated. A few were left dead around their encampments, and the ship they were leaving and retreating on suddenly stopped and started drifting in space. After going to investigate it with one of their frigates, they decided instead of to check it out and see what was happening, just to blow it to hell, and promptly came back and waited. I think it was a couple of days after you guys came back from from blowing up the cruiser that Inquisitor Arcanis showed up with an entourage of a fleet, basically, of ships. Instructed them to head to Caduceus, the agri-world, to figure out exactly what the taint was in the food. And the team did a little bit of shopping, unsuccessful shopping, it must be said, but shopping nonetheless. Had an interview with Inquisitor Arcanis, caught up a little bit with the twins, Frail and Daint, and together, actually, with Frail and Daint, they headed off to Caduceus in the frigate. I think it was a new frigate, wasn't it? I believe. I mean,
It was?
Yeah, it was. I think I have the... Hold on. Oh, maybe I don't have the name. Wait, we didn't name it. Or we were trying to name it, right?
There was... No, they already had a name.
Yeah.
The battle cruiser flagship of Arcanis is called the Covenant. Your
That's
frigate...
his ship. We're not taking his ship.
Yeah, no, your frigate doesn't actually have a name. So
Yeah,
if
I
anyone
didn't think
would
so.
like to name it, feel free.
Did it not? I thought it did.
You
I
named
think
it
somebody's...
last...
Huh?
I thought it was like the sword of something.
What?
I don't believe so.
I think you're right. No, that sounds familiar.
The...
Or maybe I'm thinking about StarCraft.
The Penitent Blade is the one we came from. We're not using
No,
that one.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, yeah,
No, I
never
know
mind.
that, but no, it was like the sword of something, like the sword of vengeance or something like that.
Okay, whatever.
I
it's
don't
called.
remember.
You call it whatever.
Would you
Okay.
like to call it the Sword of Vengeance?
No, I think that's too basic, and we're not basic. What are we?
Yeah.
Okay, let's come up with a team name. All right.
Okay.
Everyone has a scared look on their face. Just Meta.
Huh?
Just waiting for the douche to drop.
I was gonna be serious with the name. Okay. I wasn't gonna.
Miria's vengeance.
Yeah. I don't.
The
wanna
reactions
call it
I was
Spot-
wanting definitely happened with that one, so.
And welcome. This is the Emperor's mightiest vessel in this fleet. Clown shit.
I liked it. This is nice name.
No.
Okay, or a different one.
No.
The agony after the
See-
suffering that Miria went through.
Oh, the agony. I will never go through this again.
Guys, I'm just throwing stuff out there, so please.
I'm trying to think of how they named their ships back in that time.
It's very
Gothic.
yeah. So
The Penitent Blade is a perfect one.
yeah, Bender Blade. You want to keep it simple, the Dominus.
Agony's retribution.
Think like a mix of religious shame and knights.
Yeah.
And chivalry. And
Chat, you're welcome to provide suggestions.
A lot of Latin.
Retribution of agony.
retribution.
We
of
might as well
agony.
just call them the Vindicard at that point.
This works.
Just saying. Since it means retribution, so Latin, all that stuff. Anyway.
Is this dead language?
You see how difficult it is to come up with names on the spot, guys?
No,
I'm
I've
looking
come up with like 30 of them, so.
So who's the captain on this one?
Oh yeah, I hope you have names for the people, the personnel prepared, Sheepy.
I do
Luckily,
not. So that should
They
be fun.
transferred crews, actually.
Surprise!
I killed this captain. We need new captain.
We can call it the Divine Justice.
Sounds good.
I don't
Yeah,
care
sure.
what we call it. I'm not gonna lie, guys.
I don't understand.
Agony's justice.
Agony's
What is
Justice.
with you and agony?
I have gone through so much pain. This will be the epitome, the carrier of my agony.
Divine
like-
Agony. I feel like that's like a chaos ship.
Yeah, it's very.
Oh, never mind. I don't like chaos. Chaos made me agony.
The Divine Justice.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool.
Fine
Whatever.
Justice.
Got it. I'm writing it down.
This is fine.
Okay. Cool.
Divine justice.
So you guys are on the Divine Justice. You have traveled to Caduceus with. I don't think you brought many Imperial Guard with you. I don't think you brought any with you actually. I think this was more of a.
Just
We didn't. It had to be a quiet mission.
Yeah.
So we needed the least amount of people.
So you guys came here on the Divine Justice with Frail and Daint, who are there to support and assist you as needed, as dictated by Inquisitor Arcanus. And you guys are all in the meeting room flagship place, where you can have a quick powwow and tactics discussion.
Well, the only thing I want to do, I don't know how much time has passed since we've left and done all of this. I would be picking Miria's brain and kind of researching what I know and like trying to find information on the Alpha Legion.
Okay.
And I imagine I wouldn't find much, but
You don't know this.
they're pretty secretive.
There are no records that Miria has from the Vault of Knowledge.
So.
I don't know much about these Alpha Legion.
Yeah.
Is there Beta Legion? Theta Legion?
I have a thing that was outstanding from last session because we were
Yes.
getting shopping done, which was Miria's blessing on my rifle. So is there enough
Right.
time to do that during this trip?
Absolutely.
Great.
What's Miria's
As long
blessing?
as Miria does it, you know.
Well, I would remind her. Hey, Miria,
It's
remember that beautiful elevator music I played for you?
Oh, this was nice.
Yeah, can you do me a favor still? With the whole blessing of my rifle, machine spirit, and all that?
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, of course. Of course. It is my duty as tech priest to do this for you.
I
Appreciate
think she needs to bless all of our weapons.
Mine first.
Sibyl's first.
I asked first.
I actually stand up and I also can bless the weapons if need be.
Okay, boys with the boys, ladies with the ladies. Got it. Great.
But no, she's a tech priest.
Double blessing.
It may not be a blessing of the Omnisire, but it is a blessing from the Emperor himself.
That's very true.
I have been doing my own for my heavy bolter for years. Something I'm used to.
Well, you can do your blessing too. If
I want.
Sibyl wants you to bless hers as well, you can do this. I only do my own blessing on mine. The Omnisaya has blessed me well so far. But I will allow you to do a single blessing on my last pistol. One.
One blessing's a blessing.
Only one blessing. Not many, just one.
Oh,
If I catch you doing more than one blessing, I promise you that hotshot last pistol will...
yes. My list of blessings here. Ah, yeah, so that one and those ones.
Are you mocking me? Lazarus, do you not take this seriously? This blessing process, it is what I've been raised to do. What about you?
My faith is as strong as yours, Miria. Do not doubt me.
Okay, I don't doubt you. Here, take my gun. Treat it nicely. One blessing only.
do like 80 blessings on her gun. It's a prayer. It's literally just a prayer.
You do one.
I mean, these are like hour-long prayers. It's just
Yeah, so not 80 prayers, 80 hours. I want 1 hour, maybe half hour.
I charge by every 30 minutes. Just a heads up.
Oh, I'm sorry. So I don't want this. I only want the 1 hour. I don't want extra upcharge. I don't want no cleaning, no trimming, no shine. Just blessing 1.
You
I
don't
could
want
put a new
exfoliation?
Base rates, no exfoliation.
If you pay just an extra $10, we'll throw in another las pistol for free.
This is good deal, but I have to see extra last pistol first. I don't take these deals unless I see the product. Only 1 blessing. I don't want to. I'll give my last pistol over to Lazarus, and I'll take Sybil aside, kind of set the ritual up, and start blessing it.
Yeah, I'll go through the rites as well.
Not here. I don't want to hear this. Please, go. You have other room for your blessings. I have my blessings. It has to be quiet. Only sound of machinery.
I mean, I'd go to the chapel, or it should be done. I will actually, as last I've said that, and chuckle my way out of the room.
I wish I had my last.
Ever told.
I wish I had my last pistol with me right now.
You just gave it to him.
I know.
I'm just gonna.
It was a mistake.
I
just want to chuck a bullet at him, just like on his way out.
Do you have bullets?
I got some lying around. I actually, you know what I do?
Yeah, because you
For the, I have
So
4
much
bleeder
ammo.
rounds, 2 inferno shells, 2 expander
Did you give those
rounds.
to Loken?
No.
Hey, wait though! Don't forget, you collect meaningless clutter of items. from
Oh yeah, I
before.
still have the skull of a high-ranking officer.
Jesus Christ.
I'll take a tooth off that thing and chuck it at you. It's gonna turn into a skull boy, servo skull. Yeah. Okay. So I'll do some blessings.
Yeah.
The rifle seems almost malevolent, I guess. The spirit. Lot of anger and grumpiness, I'd say. Not directed at anything specifically that you know of, just a general kind of like think like an old man shouting at someone to get off his lawn.
Oh,
A lot
I
like
bond
that.
instantly with this gun.
Yep.
Oh, this gun becomes one of my best friends. Just, oh god. Oh, that is so funny. Okay, so once I'm done the ritual, I'll look up at Sybil and be like, this gun, she's like you.
Thank you. I think.
No, that's not really a compliment, but it's okay. It's good. It's good. You're very similar. You work well together. It's it works. You will
Sorry.
shoot well with this one.
Okay, well, was there any mention as to why past events of recent times have, happened?
Past events.
No,
I just see old
where
men
my,
yelling
where my
at clouds.
targets are getting away. That whole thing. Even though I'm hitting them in the head, is there any mention about that?
It's not conversation. That's not how we talk with machine
Whoa.
spirit.
Okay, was there any feeling evoked from this occurrence about
Yes. Old man yelling at cloud.
that? So doesn't want to work with me anymore?
No,
or-
no. He's not saying this. He's saying this is emotion of the machine spirit in this gun. It means get off my territory. It is slightly irritated. Maybe if you shoot something, it will feel better.
But I've been shooting. I take care of.
No. Shoot
Gun.
successfully.
I'm gonna walk away now.
I'm just saying, this is how you
I'll be
bond
back.
with Mich-
In a little bit.
I'm going to just gather any bits of metal that happen to be lying around and just build something up like a little fort.
Don't
Just-
you have your ferric lore?
Ferric lore?
It's the one that like can attract like bits of metal and
Oh!
The magnet.
Yes!
Yeah.
I have my ferric lures. Oh my god, I am like just like just turtled up. Just hiding.
It's like that scene in the Avatar Last Airbender when she calls like all the earth to her and just has like a suit of earth.
Just
Great, now Maria can turtle. Okay,
I mean, maybe.
yeah.
does that give a boost to my armor at all? Like if I walk around in
I
it?
would say no.
God damn it. Sheepy. Come on. Can't
mean,
have
they're just-
anything. No, I'm
They're
kidding.
just random bits of metal.
Well, then the other question is, how good of a blessing did she give? And can she
Okay.
apply an effect to my
Shall I
rifle?
roll for something?
Yeah, let's do this.
Charm.
Okay.
Security tech use?
So it'd probably be a tech use. So the standard blessing would be the standard blessing would protect it from jams. So your first jam in battle will
I
not
can't jam,
take effect.
I don't think, on this one. With the mods that I have. But I
okay.
double check.
I think regardless if you roll 100, you do jam, even with talents and everything. But I'm not 100% sure on that.
I think the only thing that stops you from jamming is what I have, and that's the backpack.
Yeah.
It just wastes a clip of ammo instead.
I'm looking to see if it says
This is no blessing.
whatever
it's
the
not the
reliable mod is, or up.
I think
you call
reliable
this?
gives you a reroll if you jam.
I'll check, but I don't care.
Possibly. Yeah. So what would be a good thing for? Okay, let's say tech use for the rifle, which will allow a reroll on the first shot of the next battle.
Reliable weapons only jam on the unmodified result of 100. So she actually has to roll exactly 100.
Damn.
So along with cancelling out the first jam, a tech use will get you if you successfully roll tech use, which you'll get a reroll on the first shot that the rifle takes in the next battle. If you also would like to push it, on top of the tech use, a successful charm roll will add +1 damage.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Shut up. Are you serious?
So basically, you are kind of dealing with a grumpy old dude right now, who's very upset that people have been trampling on his lawn. If you communicate with it and kind of bring it around, kind of back on target type thing. Basically, right now it's distracted by the fact that it didn't get to kill a lot like Sybil, that it didn't get to kill the Dark Eldar Lord and possibly the Succubus as well. You get the impression that they're very similar. Like when they have a target, even a target they set for themselves, when they miss, it's like it calls into question the entirety of their being almost.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's up to you whether you'd like to try and convince it or not. But if you fail the charm, you lose the reroll as well.
Okay, well, which one? I rolled the tech use first, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that first. So 7 degrees of success.
Currently, you have a meta on your, or Sybil on your first shot. You have a reroll if you need it, which, let's face it, probably won't, but...
Mm-hmm.
I've never needed it before. Because my rolls are targeted
Ridiculous.
so high.
Yeah.
Do I get an advantage at all for talking to a machine spirit of some sort?
Considering 0, basically. Considering that I know that your charm isn't amazing, and also the fact that you've kind of made acquaintance with this gun and it doesn't hate you. I'll give you a +20, just for the chance for it to be successful.
All right, you ready, guys?
I believe in you somehow. This is going to work. I don't know how.
Oh,
Messiah, please.
I'll tell you what. If you tell me how you try and convince the gun to get back on target, I'll give you a +30 instead of a +20.
Oh, all right. So all right, here we go.
Okay.
I got this. Okay, so as I'm talking to or communicating with this machine gun spirit, I picture an open battlefield with the gun. And the gun is like, it's just this emotional kind of like being, but I'm just sitting there and I'm just like pointing and it's just shooting and it starts missing at the first point, right? And I look at it and I'm just like, sometimes you don't always hit, but I believe that you can. Look how many that you hit before. And then I'll like just keep pointing and keep missing and be like, you and Sybil are very similar. You see target, you want to shoot it. If you miss, it becomes problem. Do not put so much pressure on yourself. It will happen. You have to just let it happen organically. Mind you, I don't really like organic things. Mechanical things are much better. But you let the process happen, you trust in your abilities, and like I'll just point over to like another imaginary target and I just imagine it just hitting, and then it just kind of brings me out of it. I'm like,
Sorry, I just had a thought. Did we have our first like a gun therapy session? And also that kind of felt a bit like a euphemism for a impotence. It's alright, it's fine. Just keep trying, you'll hit the mark.
I should get a fucking +40 for this shit. Fuck that.
Yeah,
Impotence.
Yeah. Alright, +40, fine.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
yeah,
Are you serious?
that was-
oh my god,
that
I'm
was
just gonna
good.
take it before you fucking change it. No!
Oh, wrecked. Wrecked.
I got a 69 though. Ah.
Okay, so unfortunately, unless you want to use a reroll, which unfortunately the gun is very stubborn. You feel like you're getting somewhere for a while, and then when the gun is missing repeatedly, you get the feeling that it's just like that's still failure. I should be hitting every time, and then it just you don't get the feeling that you helped, unfortunately.
I give the gun back to Sybil and be like, your gun has erectile dysfunction. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I know, Meta, we were talking about not doing this at the beginning of the stream, but I can't help it. I can't.
Fuck. Ugh.
Sybil, I will continue to foster a conversation with your gun.
Oh, Sybil has already walked away from you.
I'm on the box. Trust me, it will be worth it. But I think you'll find it's better now. Slightly.
Okay. So, yeah. Do you guys want to have kind of powwow for? So you've done like the blessings of guns and I imagine Frail and Dane also visited you at some point, Maria, to get their guns blessed and yeah. It's do you guys want to have like a kind of tactical meeting before you head down, or?
Yeah, probably a good idea just to run through everything.
Yeah.
Because, like, I don't want to die. Last time I was very close to being kidnapped. Not a fan.
Yeah.
That's when we learned the support character is not supposed to run.
I got this, yo!
I got overzealous. I shot Big Lonnie. My Big Lonnie got bigger. I wanted to go and shoot things. It did not work.
Okay.
What? You don't have space coffee?
No.
Recaf.
Space recap.
But it must be a recap
Space
in this.
recap.
I'm gonna go through the ship and see if I can find some recap.
Oh yeah, there's loads.
Oh,
Um,
I'm just gonna dump it into my fucking system.
yeah, and I would have everyone meet up if they want to, and
Oh
discuss,
yeah.
discuss with everyone what we want to do and how we want to go about it. So who would show up?
Me.
Miria.
Yeah, probably after extensive prayer, I'll show up eventually.
Frail and Dane also show up, and Frail is a little bit restless, kind of walking around the room, looking at stuff, touching things, pushing them. Dane just stands behind your shoulder where you're sitting.
Okay. I would look at Frail and be like, "Why are you so nervous?" Can I actually, before I do that, before I say anything, can I scrutinize her?
Sure.
Because I don't scrutinize enough. And sorry if I seem spaced out. I've been looking up litanies for the
I totally know the feel, dude.
the Inquisition, and I've been on a Google hole like trying to look up like Warhammer 40k litanies. Because
Yeah.
there's ones like specific for the Space Marines. I was like, those sound cool, but I would get killed for saying.
Generally, take something, adjust it a little bit, make it fit the situation. That's what I've done.
Yeah. Let's do that. Any pluses on the scrutiny?
No, you haven't had much interaction with Frail, so
4 degrees success.
she doesn't seem like nervous so much as you would say probably she's raring to kill stuff again. Like maybe it's been a little bit of time since she killed something.
Yeah. Okay.
I think possibly the prospect of killing a Chaos Space Marine as well is quite exciting.
And then he's like, I know by the appearance, it looks like some of us are ready to kill. Looking at
I
Frail.
just don't want to be killed.
Well, I mean, that's the goal. Every day.
Really?
Or either that or we turn into robots.
I'm okay with this. I like this option. Who
Well-
wants to turn into robots? Shove mechadendrite?
I don't have a mechadendrite. So, on that note, how do you guys want to go about this? Is Sybil there?
She's there, but away from everybody, kind of hanging upside down on one of the beams. Yep.
She's Spider-Manning right now.
Yeah, she's got her legs over one of the beams and is kind of like hanging down.
Like upside down?
Yep.
Can I reach up and join her?
I don't think
The
I
mechanical
can.
extended arm and just hook on and just...
Just hang.
I'll just
going
hang.
upside down.
Yeah, I was gonna
Okay.
make a pun, but, you know,
Just hanging out.
if he calls to Sybil, I was gonna, you know, respond with a pun, but it's fine. But you can
Well,
hang with me.
I mean, and I'd be like, Sybil here.
Yep, just hanging around. Yeah, it's the worst pun in the world, and I totally
It's
get it.
good. It's good fun. I will hang with you.
It's what happens when your dreams are crushed over and over again, week after week. You come up with really lame puns.
Well, we're going to kill, or possibly kill, Space Marines.
You know, could you stop, you know, putting possibly in front of everything when it comes to me? That'd be great.
We will definitely. Sybil will definitely kill Space Marine.
Sure. Sure I will.
Okay. So this is going to have to be more of a stealth mission, other than us walking
Well,
in.
at least I'm good at that. Not being noticed or cared about, yeah.
Your insecurity is getting very annoying, Sybil.
I'm very secure. I can pick secure things, too.
I just want to bonk Sybil on the, like, shoulder and just be like, shh.
He's talking to me. There's a conversation happening back and forth.
You are sassing. No more sassing.
Why?
Shh.
Fine. What do you...
So-
what? Then.
I don't know this Space Marine Legion, and they're not anywhere in Myria's vaults of knowledge. So this is we're kind of walking in blind to this. So we don't know their strategies or what they're doing, or it's hard to say why they have different Space Marine chapters altogether as one, under referring to this one chapter that I don't recognize their markings at all. So we have to observe and get as much information with a recon as possible, and then come up with a strategy of annihilating them, because I imagine they're probably behind why everything's been tainted. But we need to find Ward and the other people that are on planet side, if they're not dead already, and get the information they have from them.
So you're saying plan is to find Ward and others, get information, proceed on this information.
Yes, but we're also going to have to blend in as well.
How?
Ranging from not getting seen or looking like the locals, where we're looking conspicuous.
Do the locals look like me?
I have no idea what the locals look like.
We will be tech priests on planet, obviously. It is an agri-world. I'm
This is
sure our
true.
assassin will have easy time hiding from sight. And Arbite, obviously, fits in very well.
Yes.
But you...
To question my ability to hide in plain sight.
Well,
Hmm.
I mean, we could always have you look like an Arbite guarding a tech priest.
I look like no Arbite, Archael, and you know this.
I can convince them. People love to talk to me. And
Frail bounces up to Lazarus and slaps a hand on his shoulder and says, "He looks like an Ogren."
a what?
Ogren.
I'd prefer you not refer to me to such a, no offense to Ogren, stupid beast.
You don't look stupid. You just look like an Ogren, physically.
Can you pass for Ogren? Just not talk as much.
That I can do.
That means no preaching. Even in face of... Well,
Well,
Heresy.
when the killing starts, he can preach as much as he wants, but if
Oh.
we're going to play a part of him being an Ogren, then maybe we'll be quiet for the time being as we investigate, but we need a cover story while we're there. Sybil can get around undetected and probably glean more information than we possibly could, but for us that will be seen, we need something a little bit more why an Ogren and Abate and a tech priestess walk into their bar. See, I made a joke. I can be funny from time to time.
A cover story is actually one of the easiest things we have. You have an Inquisitor's seal, do you not?
I do, but waving that around might alert the...
An inspection of an agri-world is very common. It would not be unheard of for an Inquisitor or someone of high rank to be called upon this. And with their choice of an entourage, Sisters of Battle and Ogrins are not uncommon.
Yes. But they will target us right away, especially if they have a network of some sort to gather information.
They may keep an eye on us no matter what happens, whether we land on the
spy
planet
network.
or not.
Just saying.
We set up our own spy network.
It's kind of my thing. Well,
They have their own, so long as Sibyl keeps, good ties and out of sight and not part of our group.
So maybe that's what we do. We, as a group, go find Ward and Sybil set up a network as fast as she can, or...
Yes. For once, I agree with the eyes in the shadow tactic.
Especially, we need a little bit more light on the situation.
Daint as well from behind you says, we should find a safe house and secure it and send the assassin out to recon.
This is also not a bad idea.
That's where the spy network comes in. But
among
if,
other
we,
things.
if we find where Ward and all them are, maybe not dead. But if they are dead, maybe they left a little bit of clues and Ward wasn't completely useless.
Well, hold on. If you guys go rushing towards Ward, you're going to be a dead giveaway. So why don't you find a secure place and I go see where Ward is and if he's even worth looking for, if he's alive.
Yes, we could do it like that as well. I would say, where's the best place that we could put up a shop? And then I will roll War.
Okay.
In any no pluses, minuses, pluses. Nothing. Nope. I can't think of anywhere strategically. Do we want to be?
You're not
outside
too
of town?
We've never been to the planet, so...
You've never been to planet, and you're not too familiar with agri worlds. You haven't really visited them before, so.
Has anyone been to an agri world before?
No, there's been no need to visit an agricultural planet.
I don't really travel very much.
I've been to a destroyed one.
And how does that work? How does it help?
What's more than what we know?
Yeah.
Who's talking? Is that Frail or Daint?
It's Frail.
Okay, Frail. Is there a good strategy for making a stronghold on an agri world?
Well, everything was kind of destroyed when I was there, but I'd say probably the best plan is to find like maybe requisition like a farmhouse type place outside the city, and then send Sybil in. Like Sybil's got this basically.
All right.
The kind of I don't think we can really do much until we've found out where everything is.
So, recon, find safe house, report to you, look for Ward, set up spy network.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah.
Give me lots of recaf. Come on, hit me.
I just want to take all the recaf that I've stored in my body into a little like needle and just jab it in her spine.
What?
She died. She's now paralyzed for life.
It's just a little. It's a micro dosage.
Just the bloodstream is fine.
Yeah, just gotta hit a little.
Just drink it.
No, she's gotta go right in.
Use the syringe and squirt it into my mouth. That's
Like,
fine.
the shit literally comes in like a space can, and you just crack it open like space soda and drink it. Also,
So-
every recall of it's been disgusting.
Well, I like Miria's method better. It's more exciting that way.
Well,
Like
You will feel the rush of the recap in 3, 2, 1.
Yep. There it is.
I'll just like
Doing like
take-
sit-ups now on the bar. It's great. No problem.
I'll just hold her arm and just like check her pulse real quick and be like, yes, it is triple now. This is good.
so as Sybil is melding through time now, can we get a scan on a good landing point somewhere that seems out of the way and still a good meeting point and rendezvous point?
Do you want me to go talk to the captain?
I will do this. I will do this.
That seems like a wholly terrible idea.
Well, she's good at scanning.
Well, but
I'm
she's
so
not good at talking
captain.
to people or intimidating
Excuse me?
people.
Well, you
or
guys can go
anything.
together. You don't need to intimidate him. Unless he says no, then make him do it.
Also, I assume the captain has plenty of crew to scan for us anyways. It's their
Yes.
job.
Yeah, and I look at the Dale and Frank. I was like, have you two ever fought a Space Marine or Chaos Space Marine?
We've killed a few sorcerers. We've been in battles with Chaos and Chaos Space Marines, but we've never actually, fought with them. I've never killed one. So, Sybil, don't kill all of them, okay? I'd like one for myself.
Can I injure him?
I'd prefer to do it by what? I mean, if you have to, yes, but I'd prefer to get a solo kill if that's all right.
Okay, I'll think about it. If the opportunity arises to trap one,
Okay.
I'll let you know.
If
Okay,
you'd
cool.
like to make him scream in pain, I have liquid agony.
Oh,
Little leftover.
That's super heresy.
Yes. But I am immune. Look, I keep it in my bloodstream. I dilute it and I bring it out. My bloodstream fucking has liquid agony just through it. That's my recap. Just straight up poison.
Well,
Oh.
okay. We have to find a good safe house before we start talking about what's in our blood. Can you guys go do that now? If
Well, that's a sexual innuendo if I ever saw one. Moving on.
Woo woo. See, she's got the recap. Now she's all about the fucking innuendos. And whose endo? I'm done. Sorry, I'm out.
Next season of Pyrebrand, the Black Crusade. How can you best serve chaos?
There goes pestilent glory.
Would you like to know more?
Call
Yeah.
out.
So, do you go and get the data for scans and tactical information, that kind of thing?
Yeah, I'll head over.
Okay.
I'll kind of make my way.
because I really don't have anything else to do either.
Sure. It's kind of kicking your heels around until.
I will return to the chapel and pray.
Oh, did I get my last pistol back?
I don't know if I
prayers
went
has it
to-
been?
Oh, did I ever go through the stuff with that? I guess.
Oh yeah. You
Okay. Yeah, I've returned it.
Okay.
So, are you sending Sybil down now, or are you waiting?
We were gonna scan first, no?
Yeah, we got to get a stronghold, and then when we get a rendezvous point, we were going to give it to her because we're probably going to
How
have.
are you gonna get a stronghold? You don't even know what the situation is on the planet. That was what I was gonna do, is recon first after the scan.
Well, we got to get the scan first.
So get the scan.
That's what we're working on.
I mean, just for the record, Sybil is gonna be super sneaky and like she doesn't really need like tactical information or anything. She's kind of
I mean, like, I can head down to planet and they can communicate to me once the scan's done, so...
Yeah, it depends what you want to do when you get down. If you want to start setting up a spy network, that's going to take a bit of time.
Well, I need to get a general recon of, like, where's a good place to set them so they can get on their way, and then I can continue.
Well, so, okay, it's two things. One, why are we scanning when we could just ask for the planet's information? It's not like they don't know we're coming. Secondly, probably shouldn't send her alone in a dropship because they're, no matter what, they're still going to watch a dropship. If an assassin gets off alone, far more suspicious than if an assassin gets off with her inquisitor and retinue.
They wouldn't see me get off the ship. They'd be like, why is there a ship here? And I'll be like,
which is
can't
even
see me,
worse.
They'll just
I know,
see a
I'm
dropship
kidding.
come down with nothing. Yeah,
no, I'll grab
we should
some
all go down.
crewmates. I'll just grab some crewmates. The pilot and the
we would all go down.
nobodies.
The question is if we want radio silence, because we don't know if they have a way to intercept our comms, because we're now more dealing with unless Miria, and that's something we can work out in the story, is like to encrypt a box network. That was something that
we don't need to encrypt our Vox because we have an encryption.
Okay.
We have a code that we have barely used the entirety of the game that we made at the start of the game.
You do.
I don't understand bones though, guys. I literally don't have anything in bones. So
No, I was literally going to say, instead of going through prayer, I will teach her the basics of our code system.
I will at this point retroactively allow you guys all to know bones.
I mean, I have one box in it. Can I get another box in it?
Sure.
All right.
that's
I
my
have
first
two
box.
boxes in it.
Yeah, me and Manny both have 2 boxes.
I would assume by this point you guys have gone through your code and taught it to everyone who needs to know it.
Okay.
So unless it's something very difficult, like mathematical equations or something scientific, these kind of things, you can converse with each other in bones pretty easily.
So let's get a layout of the planet and then find points that we want to scan just to make sure there's no life there, and then and maybe we can find the best place that war could be.
Bars.
Frail says, Dane says as well, we should talk to the governing body as well to see if they had any contact with the annoying one, and see if they know where they were or anything like that, if we're going to retrace their steps.
Yes. They said there's no way this frigate is getting to that planet without being seen. Best thing we can do is introduce ourselves to the populace, besides Sybil.
Well, at the very least, we should make our presence known to the governing
body.
I recommend that we keep Sybil a secret because she's our best trust.
I assume she'll tuck into an alleyway the first chance she gets.
Oh no, I say she be cloaked. As soon as she be on the ship, as soon as she lands, she's invisible, leaving the ship as we leave.
Can we just for a second, I got this. So you don't need to discuss how I'm going to do this. Just let me do this part of my job. Okay?
Well, yeah, I'm agreeing. Do your job as soon as we get on the ship to leave.
I got this. This is not my first mission.
I'm aware, but I'm going over the logistics with everyone else.
Okay, I'm gonna leave for this part then. Okay, bye.
Anyways, I would say yes. We keep Sybil a secret the whole time. Don't even introduce her to the governing body.
There'd be no reason to. She's not there.
Yes, I like the way you think.
But she literally wouldn't be there.
No, she'd be doing something else. I don't know what she'd be doing. Killing people, making a spy network, doing
She'd
both
be
at the
doing her
same
job.
time.
It's all that matters.
I trust Sybil. She just needs to trust herself. Her gun needs to do the same.
Maybe that's why her gun is grumpy.
I unfortunately do not trust an assassin in any way, but she is an ally for now, and that is all that matters.
Speaking of grumpy,
Who's speaking?
that's Frail.
Who's she pointing at?
Lazarus.
Oh, well,
Really grumpy. It's in every right to not trust an assassin. Oh yes,
Some-
assassin's trustworthy. Someone who kills people in secret.
I mean, it would be an insult to really trust me.
Yeah, it would literally be insulting to put your trust in her, because it's her job to be untrustworthy.
Yeah.
well, let's make this. Does Dale and Frank know bones as well? Did we teach it to them?
No, I'm not teaching them bones.
Okay.
I don't trust those two.
It is better not to.
That would be up to you.
Out of us four, we're the only one who knows bones.
We are the only ones, yes.
So, any communication with our group will be done in bones. Well, Daint, you guys can converse, however, but
We have our own codes.
yeah.
Well, I was going to say, probably not tell them we were going to use a code to begin with. In case of
Okay.
potential.
Them trying to break it. So I don't know what Frail and Date are going to do the whole time.
They're just going to be Sisters of Battle. They're going to do what Sisters of Battle do. Be part of our retinue and then shoot whatever demons or heretics show up.
So the question is, do we want Frail and Date to have themselves known to the governing body? Or...
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, let's find a stronghold and possible locations that Ward and the others could be at to gather some more information as well.
Agreed.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Fun. Okay. So you guys get you guys contact the kind of governing body. It's standard setup, governor and underlings and that kind of thing. They transmit to you the details of the planet as requested. Obviously, do you make yourselves known as Inquisition or?
Out of character, everyone. Are we doing that, or are we just showing up as? I mean, we said that was like a normal thing, so yeah.
Yeah, I mean, also, it would be perfectly normal to have like a frigate show up and be like, "We're sending some important people down. You will have to meet them," and they'll be like, "Yeah, okay." I mean, you got a frigate, so screw it.
Yeah.
And then you could introduce yourself as Inquisition. It might be a little bit sneakier. It's up to you how you want to play it.
Probably when we get planet side.
Okay. And I would assume you want to wait then on talking about Ward and his retinue.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Until we get more information from a spy network.
Okay.
So we're coming. Our cover story is that we're coming to do a basic inspection of everything. We have psychers with us, right?
I think you brought one with you. So yes, you have a cycle with you as well, and you guys get on the ship and shuttle down, and you're kind of the agri world is not massive, but it's enough to supply the imperial worlds in this sector. There's a few like kind of outlying village town type places and one kind of central administrative block, I guess you'd say, where a lot of people live, and so you're brought down on the outskirts of that, and once you set down, I imagine you guys want to proceed out in a very official manner.
Yeah.
Maybe with some token guards and that kind of stuff. Just looking official enough.
Yeah.
So I think with this, I'm not going to ask Sybil. I'm not going to ask you to roll a stealth to like get out the ship and slip out in scene. I think that's pretty much a given at this point. You guys proceed into the kind of administrative section of the city, and are presented to the governor as a inspection crew. I don't know what the word is. As an inspection. So, Sybil, what are you going off to do first while this is happening?
The first thing would be to find the best safe house for them. Location.
Okay. So let's have a scrutiny, I think. Let me double check that there's nothing better. I'm assuming you're not asking people. Like, you're not... Are you asking around, or are you kind of just
I'd
looking?
be eavesdropping, physically looking at locations that are not high traffic areas, that can be easily, like, from a tactical perspective, somewhere that I would stay, like, to get in and out of without being worried about people being too snoopy, essentially.
Okay. Well, let's take a... If you want to rely more on eavesdropping on people, let's take a stealth. If you want to rely more on your own, like, you know, reconnaissance, we'll go with scrutiny. And in terms of picking the right place, let's have a pardon me, let's have a security and degrees of success on your first roll will give you a plus to that.
Okay. So I'll do a scrutiny, because I'm going to use my own, like, instinctual capabilities here.
Okay. Makes sense.
Primarily over the eavesdropping, because they could be talking about anything, and I could be sitting there all day, so...
Yeah.
Hello, everybody, we're back.
Hello.
Hello.
17.
Okay.
I like my dice better than the quantum roller.
No shit.
So, you guys are brought in front of... I'd say more likely you're brought somewhere, kind of like a meeting hall type place, and the governor comes in very quickly and hello. I was told this was some form of inspection.
Wait, who is this?
Governor.
So where are we?
Governor's Hall, probably.
Yeah. Kind
Okay.
of, meeting.
So I have a few questions. As we're walking, how far have we traveled from the ship to where we're at?
So you probably touched down in kind of like a designated landing pad type area, and so probably on the outskirts of town. Probably about 20-minute walk, like pretty quick.
Did we walk or did we get driven?
Good question. I'd say probably driven. Yeah.
I would roll awareness as we drive.
Sure.
To see if anyone is paying. Well, everyone's probably paying particular attention to us because we just landed and all that kind of shit. But more awareness of anyone standing out when they're like. What I mean by standing out is that they're purposely trying to hide that they're paying attention to us.
Yeah. I'd say that's probably scrutiny.
Okay, I'll roll scrutiny.
Yeah.
Any pluses?
No.
No.
No one stands out to you.
Okay. I keep going.
Okay. Would anyone else like to do anything before you guys get to the governor and he says, hey, so... Okay.
Nope.
So, I believe this is some form of inspection.
Well, yes. And then I open up my chest and show the badge.
His face falls. Like, you know, he was kind of like, he kind of looked a bit like a, like he was ready to butter up a you know, administrator type person, and then he sees the Inquisition and his face goes, oh shit. Is something wrong? What brings the Inquisition here?
It's a routine inspection.
Okay. May I ask what you're inspecting?
No.
Hey. Well, of course, anything that I can do to help. The entire resources of the planet are at your disposal.
So we were asking to see where the crops were, right? What are we inspecting here? What part of the cover story that we have?
It's on you, dude. You're the
Okay.
Inquisitor.
Oh, I'm the Inquisitor now. Okay. So I'd be like, where's the main food productions? We're going to go around and investigate them while we're here and see if everything's up to code.
Well, the food production, of course, is out in the fields. They are harvested and brought in to be stored in silos here in the city, and then they are processed and distributed also here in the city.
Yes, I'll need to see the whole process.
Of course. Would you like to start at a farm, or? We do have quite a lot of them.
We'll check the storage facilities first, and then the processing, and then we'll investigate the farms and work our way out.
Okay, of course. Well, if you follow me, is this a clandestine inspection, or?
What do you mean by clandestine? I'm stupid.
Are you trying to keep like a low profile, like sneaky?
Yes. Is anyone in this room?
It's you, and Lazarus and Miria. If you'd like to bring Frail and Date in, you can. If not,
I mean, aren't they there?
Yeah, they should always.
Yeah, they came with you, but if they'll post up on the door if you don't want them in the meeting.
Well, I mean, they're in the meeting.
Okay.
I mean,
so
is any one of his people? That's what I mean. Not our people, but additional people. Okay.
It's just
Yes, let's keep this as quiet as possible. Also, if anyone says anything about the Inquisition being here, I will kill you.
right. Well, I will. Only I know about the extra information of why you're here. So no one will know. It's
We're here doing a routine inspection. Tech Priest is here to engage with the mechanical spirits to see if everything is operating correctly and most efficiently for the Emperor's army.
Of course. Well, I will assign you a guide. He will take you wherever you would like to go. If you need anything, please don't hesitate to contact me. I will go and see to my job, which I do admirably, if I do say so myself.
Or
Really?
And he kind of waddles out.
is he fat?
Yeah.
No.
Of course he's fat. He's a governor of an angry world.
The psyker's with us too, right?
Yeah.
Okay. you tell us. We'll go to each food storage facility, and then you let us know if any of these are tainted with that same corruption that you've felt or tasted. What do you feel? Do you feel that these people are corrupted in any way?
There's vague feelings. It's very hard to pin down.
Yes, I gathered as much. Well, let's meet with Sybil and see if we have a location to make our stronghold in.
Oh, and Archael. Two things. One, probably a little less threatening of death would get us a little farther. Though I don't like governors myself.
I'm just making it very well known if anyone mentions that the Inquisition is here.
Yeah, I was saying it's probably better to have a drink with him than make him worry if he's going to die in the middle of the night.
I don't care for drinking.
I understand, but you
I do. Let me speak with the governor.
No.
I have drinks. I have wine. I have other things.
Probably refrain from speaking as well. Yeah.
Also very nice.
Also, since I am a Ogren, probably not refer to me by my actual name. It's probably a bit too noble of a name for a beast.
I've never met an Ogren, so what do we call an Ogren?
I don't know, something simple.
Ogren.
Hey, Ogren.
Probably not Ogren.
Rock.
Sure, it works.
Granite.
That's too...
Rock.
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 Yes.
Rock.
And you can be a chef, and you can be like, can you smell what the rock is cooking?
I do not look like a chef. As I look down at my weapons and massive body. My gentle chef hands, yes.
Chef's also quite a bit, probably a bit of a technical job for an Ogren.
Definitely.
Walking's a bit of a technical job for an Ogren.
Okay. So, at that point, yeah, we would, I would, get on the Vox and speak in bones to, Sybil and be like, do you have a location?
I officially hate Agri World, so it's not a great spot, but it's something.
Can you give me a location?
Yep, sure. Here you go. Send
Blah,
it.
blah, blah, blah.
Beep, boop, beep, boop, bada, beep, boop, boop, bada, boop, 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 boop,
I won't ask you to roll bones because the way today is
prints out of my
going, it'll just
throat.
be like,
I mean, just pour the salt in the wound, Sheepy. It's totally fine.
So, I'd be like, if you guys head over to that location, I guess I will smooth over with the governor.
Will do.
Fine. But if you need drinking, buddy, you know where to find me.
Enjoy yourself.
I would like to set up a spy network now.
okay. How would you like to go about? Are we talking about like looking for kind of dodgy looking people, ambushing them in the alley and threatening to tear their head off?
No, not threatening. Incentivizing.
Incentivizing. Okay. Still sounds like threatening, but
No, it doesn't. It depends on the person. You know,
Okay.
if they respond better to reward or notoriety, or you know, I'm using my Moritat stuff, not Inquisition stuff.
yeah.
So.
Okay. I'm getting more and more scared to ask you to roll things.
Fine, man. It
Uh,
happens.
Well, I mean, you know what my rolls are like, so.
Yeah, I know.
All right, so let's go with. I'd say to start off, let's go with a scrutiny.
Okay.
So you're kind of hanging around the outskirts of town, observing kind of the comings and goings, and oh yeah, you start to realize like people here are resigned to their lives, but like the way they hold themselves, a lot, there's a large number of people who you figure you can manipulate, threaten, bribe, cajole into snitching, informing, being spies, lookouts, this kind of thing. And they do know that there's a frigate here, so the possibility of maybe getting off the world, like small incentives, big incentives, yeah. So I would say you probably with 6 degrees of success, I'd say 3 ticks spy network.
Okay.
On Caduceus.
How do you spell Caduceus again? Oh wait, I have it right here.
Yeah.
Oops. Click. Okay. There. It's there. Okay. So go ahead.
This, I'd say, considering the degrees of success as well, this probably takes you about half a day. After a couple of hours, you seem to get the feel for the people here, and then you spend the rest of the time, tripping people up, offering them money, offering them incentives, this kind of thing.
Okay. Cool.
And then you get the call from Arkeal in Bones. So, yeah. And, okay. So the next thing would be your guide would... did you stay in the hall, or...?
I went, so Lazarus and Miria went to the rendezvous point, and I went to go have a drink with the governor.
Okay, just kind of kind of smooth things over a little bit from threatening to kill him, and
yeah.
All right, well, I'd say probably don't need, unless there's something specific you want to bring up or talk about. I don't think we need to play that scene out.
The only thing I want to find out if he knows who Ward is, and I'll mention Frederick Ward by name quietly to him, and then scrutinize him.
Okay, yeah.
Over drinking. Let's see. Any pluses on that?
I'll give +10 because you said drinking, and if he's a little bit drunk, his defenses might be down a bit.
All right.
And he does seem like the type of person to... so he says... Do you include a physical description at all?
Yeah.
Because, likelihood is you'd know that Ward wouldn't use his actual name. That kind of thing.
Yeah, I'd be like... because I don't know if he introduced himself. I don't know if he said that in the reports at all. I don't recall him ever saying that, so I don't think that's something that happened. But yeah, I would give a physical description of what he looked like.
He says that it does resemble the description resembles reports they've had of a man sneaking around with a couple of people. Nothing ever came of it. They didn't have to arrest him, but the governor's, security had noticed him a while back, and then he just disappeared.
When's his last known location?
It was about 20 minutes outside of town, abandoned cluster of buildings.
Okay. Where, does he give me a location?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's the location that Sybil gave you.
Oh, shit.
there aren't that many like abandoned areas where you can pull up.
Okay. But yeah, I would drink and smooth things over with him, so we have better favor, and like make up a story. Be like, I have to put on that face when I'm with my people to, show that I have a strong arm.
Yeah, I think in this situation, like he's probably used to officials coming a fair amount, less so the Inquisition. But he's gotten used to brown nosing basically at this point. So even if he does take offense or anything, he's gonna be like, oh yes, that's absolutely fine. So
yeah. And then as the night winds down, he would go. I would tell him to be like, have the guide here because it's nighttime. Is it, or is it daytime?
Sure. Yeah. I think by the time you guys all get done, settled, and everything, then it would be heading towards evening.
Okay. Be like at dawn. At this hall will be your guide.
I will make sure to tell him and have him be ready for you.
Yes. All right. And then he would go away.
Be gone.
Be gone, Valdemon.
Yeah, so would you then want to make your way to the
I'm gonna go to the abandoned areas and safe houses and stuff like that. But as I'm like walking, I want to be aware to see if anyone's following me.
So you would like to roll awareness?
Yes. And I have a fuzzy creature in front of me trying to jump all over the place. So do I have any pluses to that?
At nighttime, probably not.
Okay, so my normal aspects.
Oh wait, does your auspex have night vision?
I don't know. Does it? I mean, it's an aspect, so I imagine it's heightened visual and hearing. So
let's say it does have night vision and take a +10.
Okay. 4 degrees.
You notice a few, like, there's still people walking around, obviously. It's not like night falls and everyone's disappeared. You notice some people kind of keeping on your heels for a little while until you get out of town, but they don't follow you past that.
What are they wearing?
Just 4 degrees of success. Yeah, they're just wearing kind of the general clothing that you've seen on the villager, on the like regular folk, I guess. If you'd like to roll a scrutiny, you could probably get a little bit more.
Yeah, if they're following me and I know they're tailing me, fuck yeah, I'm gonna fucking.
Okay.
Any pluses?
No.
Okay. I'm gonna re-roll that.
All right.
Are you fucking kidding me?
That was security.
Oh shit, that's why. Okay, now
roll again.
Was that the security? No, security.
No. Yeah.
I mean, you still rolled an 89, so.
That's.
But yeah.
There we go.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah, 5 will do it. They from their kind of bearing, they don't look like regular villagers. You would hazard a guess that they're part of the PDF.
Police force?
The basic planetary defense force. So they're like they're the security for the world. Employed by the governor and that kind of thing. Most likely, either they don't know that you're the inspector, and it's just a standard...
I'm still in an Arbite uniform, so...
Yeah. But,
I would take note of that, and being like, getting on comm speaking in Bones as I'm like walking to the outskirts of town. Because I would walk the opposite direction and kind of come around to the destination that Sybil told me.
Okay.
And, in Bones, just telling them, being like, it looks like the PDF is taking notice of me, but tailed me to the edge of the city and then gave up after that. And then continue on my way. And then, but I'd be like, Sybil, this is the last location that Ward was seen, so...
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Well, the location that you gave me, that's I gleaned that from the governor of this city, so I'm going to investigate the surrounding areas and see if I can find anything.
That's fine. My network's set up. I'm looking for Ward now.
All right.
So the if you'd like to do a proper scrutiny of the buildings, any of you, basically, do you want to investigate this area now that you know it's something somewhere the wards may have been?
Yeah.
A scrutiny from any of you.
4 degrees.
Yeah. Okay. So in one of the buildings down in the cellar, there's you come across. It seems like someone camped out here for a good few days to a week. There's discarded glow sticks, recaf, kind of thrown about the place. It's a little bit messy. So you assume this was where they set up. Aside from that, you don't notice any signs of struggle or... So this is probably just where they set up their base of operations. It doesn't seem like, they were discovered here or fought here or anything like that.
Okay. Yeah, I think we'll find out more as we go. Is there any diaries, notes, anything like that?
No. And you know this is the most likely thing for the Inquisition. The practice would be to carry all that stuff with you if you do indeed make any notes. Most likely they kind of jotted it down on their personal stuff.
Okay. If I don't find anything else in this area, I'm gonna kind of make a note and let everyone else know that this is the location they set up camp.
Okay.
And but when I'm looking at this area, I'm going to also be rolling awareness as well to see if anyone's watching this area.
Sure. And anyone else who'd like to be doing that, except for Sybil, because I believe you're not here. Yeah, you're probably off.
No, she set up cameras beforehand just to look at it.
I'm gonna spend my last fate. No, not my last one, but I'm gonna do another one.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna bother.
I'm just looking for Ward. Any signs of Ward?
My awareness is so shit.
God damn it! My awareness is good, and
Hey, how's it going? Sybil here. Has really great skills on things.
I'm spending my last fate point. Fuck it, because No, I'm not. Fuck it. I'll say it.
And then Space Marines break through the wall.
All right.
Dun, dun,
Prepare to
We still
die.
got an hour, guys. Let's just be a little, don't throw caution to the wind just yet.
Okay. Yeah. I do a scan the area and see if anyone's paying attention, but
you don't notice anything.
okay.
All seems clear. Everything's fine. There's no squad of Space Marines right outside the door.
I wouldn't put it past you, Sheep.
It's Boltifier tears the door open.
And you're still pretty sure there's no Space Marines. No.
But I would still take a roundabout way of getting back.
Sure.
And then getting back into where everyone else is and held up.
Okay. So Sybil.
Yeah.
you are searching. What exactly are you looking for? You're
I'm looking for
Ward?
Ward. Like, I want to know exactly where he is right now. That's what I'm
All
trying
right.
to find.
Well, let's start off with rolling on your spy network.
Cool.
Awesome.
I'm for it.
So the first person you put the screws to basically lets you know that they saw a when they were out working in the fields, they saw a couple of people, and one of them matched the description of Ward, and they were inspecting the crops, which was kind of weird.
Okay.
And kind of they spent a long time kind of going through each one and testing them and these kind of things.
Okay.
And that was out at so-and-so location,
Mhm.
which is, you know, out near the fields. Aside from that, they didn't see them after that. They didn't know of any kind of anyone following them or anything. It was, yeah. So.
Okay. Is there, by chance, if I have to make another roll, that's fine, but any mention of, like, people in armor, trying to, without saying Space Marines, but, like, trying to nod at something that doesn't feel normal for an Agri world?
I'd say as you keep going through people, you know, kind of paying them off, that kind of thing. One person does mention that there was a very strange group of about 4 people who were seen in town a few times, and they were seen tailing the description of Ward that you give, and that was out by the silos.
Okay. Cool. Give him a pat on the back. You done good. Cat, watch out. Okay, I'm gonna go to the silos. I want to recon.
Okay.
So I'll let somebody else.
Well, everyone else is kind of. I guess you guys are taking turns on watch and preparing for the morning.
Okay.
So
I got plenty of recap. I'm ready to go.
let's take a stealth.
Okay.
Stealth check.
Cool. Swear to God, roll 20. If you fuck with me right now, I'm gonna cut you from the internet.
What are you doing?
Oh, I forgot I have a plus to my stealth. I'm a freaking idiot.
You do.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first stealth roll we've had.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Oh, tingles.
There you
7
go.
degrees.
That sweet guaranteed success.
Christ, man.
I mean, unless she rolls 100.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, you get out to the silos. It's a kind of very large block of kind of food storage. It's probably enough for a couple of worlds, and you know, back up as well. So it would take you a long time to go through it, but if you'd like to kind of skirt the outside, like look, see if you can see anyone or anything suspicious, that'll be a scrutiny.
I will scrutiny.
Okay.
You can do it. Just, I mean, you rolled real freaking high. Might add a plus 10 for the advantage that I got from chat.
Yeah. I was gonna say, like, the adding plus 10 from the fate point is such a
No, but I don't know.
Hey, we can
I
always
mean, it's
homebrew
so
that.
high. Like, that's the thing. It's maxed out to veteran, and that's... Okay, we're just gonna go with it. Don't fuck with me. Thank you.
There you go. So yeah, you look around and there's there's a lot of activity, obviously, that goes on during the day. During the night, there's very little that actually happens. You notice a few guards, and 3 degrees of success. Yeah, they seem to be slightly from their patrols. You know, you kind of like watching over them. You'd guess that they haven't been posted there that long because they don't seem familiar with their routes. It takes them longer than you'd expect for them to do their rounds. They seem professional enough, but this probably isn't their regular.
Are they locals?
Yeah, they're definitely part of the security force, but you'd say probably before maybe max a month they weren't here and they weren't posted on the silos. I
see. Okay, so based on my network, would it be normal for them to be guarding a silo?
No. You'll know, and this doesn't need a roll. You could easily, you know, corner someone and get the information. From what you gather, there's never been security on the silos before like a month ago. Okay.
How close are they standing together?
Not very. It's a skeleton crew. So
okay.
they patrol by themselves and
Cool. Where's the one that's closest to this? Like, is there somebody posted at the silo?
Their patrol kind of takes them around the outskirts of the silo and
Okay. So here's what I'm gonna do. Since I have a silenced rifle, I'm going to take each one out one by one.
Okay.
Until there's just the one left that's closest to the silo.
All right. So there's probably 7 total.
Okay.
So we're gonna need 6 shots.
Cool.
And we won't need to roll damage. They're not in particularly
they're all
impressive.
Headshots anyway, so...
Yeah. So...
Okay.
But some people can survive headshots.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
Like a certain succubus.
Could you just not taunt me with that?
Sorry.
Okay. Gear. I keep forgetting I have to go to another tab to do this. Okay. So, roll to hit. Yeah. God. Input your values over here. Yes.
Let's call it 1 roll for all 6. I don't want you to have to go through this like 6 times.
You don't want me to go through all the prompts at the same time?
Yeah.
All right. Oh my god, I forgot there's 3 more after that. 4 degrees.
Wow, 92.
Yeah,
so...
I'm telling you, I get fucked so hard by this stupid quantum roller.
We all do.
So you take your first shot and you feel a slight discord with your gun.
Okay.
But the first shot straight through the head, like usual. The second shot again through the head. As you take out these guards, you feel like that synergy with your gun come back, and you start to feel it's smoother, it's quicker, starting to feel a bit more confident. You know, this is what you do. You're good at it.
Yeah.
Regardless of what quantum mechanics they say. And yeah, you take them all out, and there's one guy left, completely oblivious, no idea of what's happened.
Yeah.
You know, whistling to himself, thinking about his kids.
I'm a horrible person.
Loaf of bread he's gonna get when he gets back home.
Cool. I'm gonna stealth down there and kind of maybe scare him a little bit. but make sure he doesn't freak out. So I'm going to probably cover his mouth by coming in behind him.
Okay.
So
Maybe like some form of threat, like a knife to his throat kind of thing.
yeah, sure.
Okay.
Why not? I'll be like, hush now. I have some questions.
Well,
I can roll.
Yeah, roll me a stealth. I can roll. So yeah, you get up behind him. He feels the like very slight slide of metal as you grab his mouth, and instantly like he's like freezes up and doesn't move.
I have questions, and if you answer them truthfully, I won't kill you. Most likely. So, I'm going to move this blade, and you're not going to freak out, right?
You like it. You have a knife against his throat. If he nods, he might like.
Well,
cut his
it's
throat.
like a or a...
Oh, okay, yeah.
Okay.
You get like a mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I kind of take the knife away from his throat, keep it close by. Okay, now don't turn around. You can just stand right there, pretend like nothing is happening. What's in the silo? And why are you guys guarding it?
It's food.
Except for
Wait.
that there was no guards here before, and now there is. That's very strange.
Well, we had some men broke in.
Oh, did they now? And did they take anything?
No, it was weird. They broke into a couple of silos. One of the patrols found them and chased them off, but they didn't take any food.
Have you done any diagnostic or testing on the food since that break-in?
No, it's food. Why would anyone mess with the food?
I see. What did these people look like?
Tall, muscular. They look like soldiers.
And did they talk, or did anybody have
No.
interactions with them?
No, we tried to chase them down, but they were really fast. They just got away.
Okay. Was this locked?
The silo?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Keys, please.
What happened to my men?
They're taking a little nap.
And he like very slowly reaches down, pulls keys out of his pocket, and just kind of holds them in his hand there.
Thank you. Okay, so what else can you tell me about these men or the silos? Any other strange happenings, maybe with your government? Anything like that?
Sorry, the government thing got me. No. I just guard the silo, make sure no one gets in there.
Who gave you that order?
My boss, it basically like the PDF captain, so Captain Johnson.
Okay. And where can I find this particular individual?
He'd be asleep in his house, probably.
Which is where?
And he gives you location.
Wonderful. That's very good. Okay, so in addition to keeping your life, how would you like to work for me?
Do I have much of a choice?
Sure you do. You could just say no.
What happens if I say no?
I don't know. We'll flip a coin. I don't know what a coin is, but it's a turn of phrase, so... Because there's no money in this game.
Thrones exist.
Yeah. There are thrones. But
Yeah. I don't think... They're not coins, though, right? So...
Coins do exist.
Okay.
So there are still places that have currency outside the Imperial throne.
Okay.
Or whatever.
Quite often there's like local currencies.
Yeah,
Ah,
local
okay.
currency, because it's hard to get it everywhere.
Okay.
Okay, so what would I have to do?
Oh, you just feed me information. Like, if you see those bad people again, if you know anything about that, or if there's somebody that tries to break in again, anything like that.
We were supposed to prepare for inspection tomorrow. Is that something that you need to know?
That's good to know. Yeah, thank you. That's good to know. You're corroborating information that I already have, so you're more trustworthy now. That's good. So the better information you give me, the more likelihood that I could either get you and your family off planet, or set you guys up with a little bit more of a higher status, that kind of thing.
I take it my men are dead.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's just kind of a shoot first, ask questions later kind of deal. You have your job, I have my job. Yeah.
What should I say happened?
That's a good question.
Sorry.
Usually I don't keep people alive to ask me those kinds of questions, so we could bury them somewhere.
They would
private.
be noticed.
Okay.
Missing.
So maybe we can... is there any empty silos, by chance?
Yeah.
Okay,
There's a
perfect.
couple down.
Yeah, we could
Yeah.
just put them there for now. And then when the inspection comes around, I'll make sure they don't check there.
They're still going to be noticed as missing when they don't report for duty.
That's a good point. What if I replace them?
We've worked together for. The captain would notice that.
I feel like we're getting a little bit too personal here, so I usually separate work from personal information about the people that I kill. So, what do you think is a good way to deal with your boss in this particular case?
Well, if I was the boss, if I was the captain, then it wouldn't matter that I noticed that they
I
were
like
gone.
your thinking. I'll go kill him, and then you can be the captain.
Oh, okay.
That's good?
Well, I can make this disappear, then yes.
That's great. How many people are in the house, just so I can make sure it's taken care of properly?
The captain's house?
Mm-hmm.
Would be him and his family, so 4.
Kids?
Yeah.
How young? I feel horrible role-playing this right now.
I'll take it easy on you. 16, 17?
They'll probably
They
die in
work
like
the
5
fields.
years anyway, so... Man, I could kill them silently, but then they'd have to wake up to the body. That's just really cruel. Okay, so you tell me, do you want me to kill your boss and his family? And if you do, I'll take care of it. If you don't, maybe he has an unfortunate accident at work in the morning.
I think it might be a bit late if we leave it till the morning, seeing as I assume there are multiple bodies littered around the area here.
Six exactly. It's true, yeah. Okay, do you have the, physical prowess to lift and move bodies?
Yes.
Great. So you'll clean up while I go take care of the other cleanup job. And then I'll be back over. Or maybe I won't. I'm going to assume that you're going to take care of it and I'll take care of my part. Yeah, I'll take care of that part. and then you just get rid of the bodies.
Okay. Yes, please don't come back. Yes, I'll...
Yeah, I just want to let you know that if you do betray me, I'm not going to kill you, but I'll kill everybody that you know. So let's just, you know, this is a little mutually beneficial arrangement. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
He's still standing, like,
Yeah.
just staring straight ahead of himself while you're, like, just kind of whispering behind his head.
Yeah. Okay. Well, here's a good boy. Okay. I'm going to leave. You're going to still stand this way. And in about 45 seconds, no, that's way too long. In 15 seconds, I will be gone, and you can go about your business. Okay?
Okay.
Wonderful. Pleasure doing business with you. See you later. Hopefully not. And I'm gone.
Okay.
I'm going to go kill the captain now.
Okay. Okay. See, this is what happens when Sybil goes off mission. Well, not off mission.
I mean, you don't understand how common it is for people to go disappearing when the Inquisition shows up.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, I gotta concoct a plan for killing these people in their own home now, though, including the kids, which is a little bit iffy. But Sybil's got a
just let 'em
job,
die.
so...
Just don't kill them in their own home.
Just don't think about it.
I
Just
mean,
a
here's
little
the thing.
murder. It's not a big deal.
If they die
Happens
and the
every
house
day.
lights on fire and there's nothing to really show...
Well, I was gonna use a grenade,
Arson.
since I have a few of those, which is totally not my style, but...
No, this is an agri world. It has a massive sprawling city in it. There are still people who die in alleyways daily. Just wait for them to be on the street or drag his body
No,
outside
that's what I mean. I'd have
and
to
dump it in
drag the
fucking-
body and somebody could see me. There's a whole level of involvement that I
mean-
don't want there. Assassins
them.
don't move bodies.
Kill
They
them
make
and
them
fires
dead.
happen.
And that's it.
I'm just saying, kill them, fires happen. They died in a fire.
That's way too close for comfort for me. Wait, do I have explosive bullets? I don't think I do.
Don't think so.
I do.
Damn it.
I still have a bunch of bullets I'd need to give people. Can I just hand them over to Lazarus? Like, Lazarus! I
Well,
just-
like in your sleep, like Lazarus, take bullets.
I'm sleeping, like, kind of like coffin style. I like wake up and I'd be like, bullets, and I like empty my pockets and just like tick 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 tick, tick fucking all over the ground, all these bullets. Lazarus,
Correct.
Lazarus, I'm just gonna take my mechadendrite and just poke him until he wakes up. Lazarus, Lazarus, please.
I will, honestly, I'm not asleep.
Lazarus, there is bullets. Please take. Too heavy. Not letting me sleep. Too much
sleep.
metal.
There we go.
Okay.
Take. And then I want to cross my arms. Like... Yeah.
Okay.
So,
It went really dark really fast for me, but
yeah.
yeah.
This is 40k.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
I'm
mean,
just
that's
telling the
probably-
viewers that sometimes bad things happen to good people.
Well, you don't know they were good people.
I mean, he seemed like a cheerful enough dude. It's
I'm
fine.
scared.
He
shitless.
probably
Yeah.
pissed himself.
Probably.
My men are dead.
No. I'm gonna say for this one, however you'd like to kill him, the captain. So, like, you can sneak into his house and kill him, burn the house down, blow it up, ambush him in an alley, pay your security network to your spies to take him out yourselves.
Oh,
you know.
yeah. I don't have to do this nonsense. Well, no, I want to confirm that it's done. I might watch from a distance.
You've got a few professional killers who you've kind of you had to beat the crap out of them in an alleyway, like separately,
Cool.
but they're kind of on your payroll.
Oh, this is a great call. I'm gonna hire all 3 of them, and whoever
Okay.
succeeds lives.
Okay, brilliant.
This is a fucking movie that I want written up where there's like 3 assassins that is hired by 1 assassin, and whoever gets the mark lives. Don't know who's gonna fucking live at the through the movie.
That's not funny. That's a horribly cruel thing to do.
You're laughing.
It's so horribly cruel. It's hilarious.
You're laughing so hard you're kind of crying.
Gotta get my positive reinforcement where I can, man.
Hey, you just did great. You know, lots of successful
Fucking
roles.
finally. When it's not
murder,
important people, then yeah. Okay.
Okay, so let's figure out. Oh, okay. So the first assassin fails. He attempts to knife the captain, and like you're watching this, like you're I'm assuming you're tailing
Oh yeah,
the guy.
definitely.
So the captain actually appears to be fairly. He might have had a military career.
Mm-hmm.
And the first assassin jumps out of while he's walking down an alley, and the captain, like really quick instincts, just pulls out his pistol and
Yeah.
shoots the guy in the leg. The guy falls to the floor. He kind of shouts at him, starts trying to interrogate him, gets nowhere. The dude is not giving anything up, and then just bang to the head.
Okay.
You see the captain kind of quicken his pace, kind of to a jog, and start heading towards the what you assume is where he works. As he gets to the kind of exit of the alleyway, you notice there's a roll me an awareness just for the fun of it.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
7 degrees.
Hell yeah.
Well, now I'm rolling well. Thanks, game.
As he gets to the entrance, you see him trip a tripwire, and there's just an explosion.
Oh yeah.
And he goes flying, like leg and arm going kind of in different directions. And a thin, pockmarked man, you notice him like further down the street,
Yeah.
kind of tips his head in your general direction. Not exactly where you are, because you know he wouldn't be able to see you.
Yeah.
And this is a kind of merc for hire called Sericus.
Sericus. I need to write that down. I have a journal. I remember that we have a journal in this freaking thing. So, so how do you spell it? Is it how it sounds, or the C or a K?
It's Sericus.
Sericus. Okay. Yeah, that was not how I spelled it the first time. Cool. Where's the third assassin?
The third assassin kind of he had set himself up with a kind of stubber type gun. Kind of on the other side of the street, just a fair ways down from Sericus. And the instant that the captain gets blown apart, you notice him get up and start running like his life depends on it.
Oh yeah, because I'm gonna shoot him in the head.
And you also notice Sericus kind of, again, in your general direction, put up 2 fingers to imply pay me double, I'll kill this dude.
I'm just gonna shoot him in the head.
Alright.
Not Sericus, the other dude.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I like Sericus' style.
keep in mind this is a street with people, so a dude's gonna get like sniped in the head. Just letting you know that it will cause a bit of a like. Obviously, people are running and
'cause
scared.
the
Yeah,
explosion.
dude already exploded. So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just saying there's a difference. There's a difference between like an explosion that kills the captain
Mhm.
and a precision shot to the head from a silenced rifle.
Well, yeah, but the good thing I can shoot into crowds like that. It'll be great.
You
I
absolutely
mean,
can.
I would just put a gaping wound through his chest, but
Listen, buddy.
I'll
Headshots
tell you-
only.
I'll tell you what, and I know you're going to say no,
Oh.
but if you'd like to make it look like not a professional hit, you can.
No.
I know. I was just suggesting it. So you don't need to roll ballistic
Oh,
skill on this
okay.
one. The ballistic skill was going to make it that you'd have to make a ballistic skill roll to make it not look like a professional shot.
Ah.
So you kind of track him as he's running, and do you want to just straight headshot take him out? Yeah. He just goes down. I'll tell you what. If you want to take him down away from the crowds and make it a little bit less suspicious,
Sure.
I will require a ballistic skill. So he's going to be a little bit further away, a little bit harder of a shot.
Okay.
But
Yeah, I
you
can
can
do that.
just take him out if you like.
Yeah. No, I'll wait for him to get a little bit farther down. I'm gonna give a little bit of leeway, make him feel like he's getting away, and then, you know.
Cat!
Yeah.
Play it with your food.
Yeah. Duh. Hello. Right. Oh crap. I think I might have fucked that up. Oh well. No, I got it right. Okay, 8 degrees.
Yep. He just as he you see him kind of like moving his shoulder slightly, like he's about to duck into an alley, and as he makes the jump, you smack him straight through the temple here, and he carries on into an alleyway. So yeah, you
Momentum.
kind of hit him almost midair as he's changing
Okay.
direction.
Okay.
And he goes bowling into an alleyway. People are kind of panicking and stuff with all of the explosions,
Mhm.
and Sericus has disappeared.
Yeah, as he should. Proper
Yeah.
assassin. Okay, cool. Okay, that was exciting. I got to kill stuff.
This is going to be the start of a Agri-World death cult, started by Sybil. It's like let the Hunger Games begin.
I mean, I'm already the mistress of the Mortat, so
Yeah.
on Necromunda, so it's fine.
So you guys would have heard the explosion, just for the record. And you guys are up and ready to go for the kind of wandering about and all the whatnots.
I'm casually strolling on one of the roofs of a building stealthily and kind of
Casually, stealthily.
Yeah, casual stealth, man. I'm kind of like, okay, that was better than yesterday.
I want to vox in, like, speaking in bones, being like, Sybil, you're having fun.
Well, I was just about to tell you about that. I'll spare you the details. However, I took care of some stuff, and then some people took care of some other stuff, and then I took care of them. And there was apparently a break-in at the silo. We should probably test the food there. Also, there's going to be a guard captain person that you don't want to go crazy questioning tomorrow. And don't look in the silo to, wherever we ended up agreeing that the bodies would be.
One of the back silos, yeah.
Yeah. So don't look there. The less you know and all that. And there was an
Is it
explosion.
going to smell, Sibyl?
Well, if you open that silo that I told you not to, it might.
If somebody else opens silo, will it smell?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, totally. But that's after we're gonna be long gone by the time that they do that.
Burn the silo.
No, we're
Do
not burning
burn
it.
Silo. Just get rid of the bodies. We'll be there anyways. We'll get it done.
Okay, sounds great.
It's a lot easier.
Well,
What's the name of my captain now? The dude that I threatened?
Oh my lord! Don't do that. Okay, there we go. So the name of the captain, Kratos.
Kratos.
With a C. C-R-A-T-O-S.
Boy.
Kratos, the silo captain. Okay.
Okay, so wait, so they were breaking into the silo?
Not them. These strange four people broke into the silo. They didn't steal anything, which means that they probably put something into the food supply. But I can't test that. I have the keys. Oh, he probably needs the keys back. God damn it. It's fine. Do you want me to go back and check it out?
Not yet. I think you've made enough noise where people might be on high alert.
I did not make any noise, actually. Just to be very clear about that.
Your actions caused a ripple which made lots of noise.
It's perfectly fine. There's a city here, and city things happen all the time.
Just try to find information. Did you find any information on Ward?
Oh, yeah, there was, he was, what was the, oh man, I forgot already the details.
He was spotted checking out some crops.
That's right.
On a farm.
Yeah, he was spotted at a farm. I have the location, and I can go check that out now. I'll be quiet. Don't worry.
Because if we are dealing with Space Marines, I don't know how well their perception is.
Well, I'm not worried about them perceiving me. However, they were very well armored or something or another. The people, well,
They were big, muscly,
Yeah.
kind of.
big muscle dudes. I thought that they usually wear they would usually wear power armor. I don't know. I don't think that's not what he described. So,
Well, this might be them sending their stealthy people out. I don't know.
stealthy, muscular men.
Can I
Sure.
roll Adeptus Astaris on this? That tactic?
Sure.
Still
You can
pretty
have
big.
Miria roll as well.
Maria, I'm gonna roll. I don't know. Close.
Oh, yes. I know some of these tactics.
Tell me.
It's you wouldn't expect the Space Marines to wander around unpowered. Like, Chaos Space Marines are dicks, and they'll just charge in and kill everyone. Space Marines, the same thing, except for with the Emperor's divine justice, and this is weird. Yeah.
Yeah, this does not seem very like the Chaos Space Marines. Or like any Space Marines. They are more of the attack, charge in first.
Right.
No questions at all, whereas these somehow are big muscly dudes with questions. Perhaps the Space Marines are working for someone?
That's very possible. Very. I mean, I could go to the crop. Maybe Ward's still alive. Bunkered down. Bunkered down? Hunkered down? One
You
of
can
those.
investigate that area, but
Yeah.
you don't. What did Ward say before he was left? Did he give like a description of his location, or?
They'd been in multiple firefights and at least one psyker confrontation. And at that point, they weren't really sure where they were. Like they'd been legitimately running for their lives at that point, and they were hunkered down somewhere, like some farm building.
In the past few days, or a few days ago, is there any reports of a? Have you heard of any reports in a firefight or your spy network knowing?
What I have about a firefight specifically?
There are very vague whisperings of a security team sent out into the sticks, basically, and not returning.
Yeah, there was a security team, something or another, but they didn't come back, so...
Where are they going?
Out in the middle of nowhere.
This location.
Oh, where I'm at?
No.
No, like...
The crop area-ish, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I can go there. It's fine.
Yes, but just recon this time.
Fine. Unless I find Ward and he's in danger, and then I'll rescue him. And
In
then
the
call him an
city.
idiot.
In the city, well, that's fine, but I mean, still, something's wrong here, and I don't know what it is yet. Just be careful with the farms because it's a little bit more noticeable if anyone goes missing than a city.
Yeah. That's why I had to take care of the bodies from before.
Yeah, in the city, I don't care. People go
It
missing
wasn't
all
in the
time.
city, it was in the silo, which is why I said don't look in that silo.
The silos in the city.
No, not really. Silos are generally found on farms, am I wrong?
Yeah, but these silos are in the city.
The silos is just like on the outskirts.
Yeah.
In a compound.
They're close enough to the city limit that people go missing.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, if it's out in the middle of nowhere, nobody's gonna notice them missing anyway. Just saying.
Unless the people that we're looking for notice the people going missing.
Right. I got it. Recon unless dire situation occurs. Got it. Okay. Go
How
inside.
far away is that location?
Couple of hours as the assassin stealths.
I'm gonna go out there. I'm not gonna go stealthily.
You have a meeting with your guide.
When is that? That was at dawn. Is it almost dawn?
Yeah.
Oh, goddamn.
Remember, I've been on recaf for hours.
Yeah, I'm sleeping and waking up.
I'll be sleeping in the middle of the day when nothing exciting is happening. Maybe.
With Lazarus and Miria, I would go and look at them and be like, so on that note, they might be poisoning the storage facilities, but I'm very interested in the processing.
I mean, I did suggest that Miria go look and potentially test the silo contents to see if it is poisoned or has what we found in the other supply.
Yeah, but am I gonna do right now, or am I gonna do that during
We're
the
about
test?
to go. We're about to go meet the guide. But the thing that we're getting, what I'm getting at, is that I'm something that's peaked up in Archeal is that more the processing plant. You know, like if they're going for the storage and then they were chased away and it's been about a month, maybe they've been hitting the processing plant and possibly when the food's getting processed. We don't know when the food's becoming corrupted, and so that's where we're going to have the psycho.
Well, why else would they have gone to the silo, would have been my argument. So, like, the easiest way to contaminate is to go to the source of the food.
Yes, or at some point in the processing as well. But it's all depending. Well, I don't know where. There's many ways to fucking do it. So.
I know. I'm saying the easiest way and the most obvious evidence that we have. But it's fine. I'm not there, so I'm not going to tell you what to do. I'm just pointing out that Sybil thinks that you guys should test the food in the silo.
If I may add, the only person who knows that you guys are Inquisition is the governor. He's not the one guiding you. and they probably already have orders because you said you wanted to go check out the silos first, and then so.
Work our way out. So
yeah, so they will know that, you know, if you don't show up at all, it'll be suspicious. If you change the plans of what you wanted to do, who knows? You know, it's up to you. But yeah, just giving you a heads up.
Yeah, we're gonna go to the silo, but like there's just things I'm getting very suspicious about.
Sure.
Because the silos have been guarded, and apparently there's been no break-ins since then. So, but yeah, we would go meet the guide and go from there.
Okay. So you meet the guide. I feel no need to name him or characterize him. He takes you.
What is your name, guide? I'm kidding. You really don't have to.
What is
If
your guide?
It's right here now.
Do it.
Hello, I am. Really? Okay. I am. I am Christian Columbus. Actually, what it says on the thing, Christian Columbus.
Wow.
Of course it does.
Columbus. Take us to the silos.
Of course, if you will follow me, I will take you straight there. We will be meeting with acting Captain Kratos. He has recently been promoted.
Good for him.
He was in charge of the silos, so he will be giving you any information you need. And march.
Yeah.
Actually, probably more drive. But you get to the silos and are introduced to...
Also, awareness on if we're being tailed when we're in the city limits.
You have a kind of security detail, I guess, that's following you.
Same
Kinda
uniforms?
Yeah, they're PD. They're kind of working for the governor. But this is all official, like, you know, like it's standard procedure, I guess.
Yeah. Still, I would roll awareness to see if anyone's tailing or watching oddly.
Sure.
So is that a... I get a normal plus 30, but is there anything else? Any other pluses?
No.
Okay. 5 degrees?
No. As far as you can tell, people are going about their day. It's a bit more... people seem a bit on edge and tense, but you do go over the details of the explosion that killed the captain, so that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And when you get there, you're greeted by acting Captain Kratos. He salutes you and says, "Welcome, sir. We had, and you notice to the side, there's 6 body bags. And he says, we were raided last night, unfortunately. I was the only one who made it through. Some bandits were coming after the food, and they killed the rest of the guards, unfortunately.
And you fought them all single-handedly?
No, we all fought. Unfortunately, I was the only one who survived.
Does this happen often with bandits?
Never so efficiently. We have fought off bandits before. I guess they thought up some new tactics.
I'm just watching Meta's face right now.
The bodies have all the heads are either destroyed or there's like a big kind of stab wound through them.
Okay, we will test the food.
What food would you like to test?
All of it.
That could take a while.
We have time.
Can I roll scrutiny on him?
Sure.
No. Okay.
He seems fairly professional. A little bit shaken up from the death of his comrades, and he's, you know, adjusting to his new position as acting captain. Hopefully, it seems like he might become full captain soon.
Yeah. So as he takes Miria to go test the food and be like, rock protector, and then you would see like Archaeo walk off and start kind of opening silos and looking inside and just analyzing things, and not just, you know, seeing how these are kept and all that kind of stuff.
Okay. So for this searching, I'm going to need, for any of you who would like to, obviously excluding Sybil, who is out running around the countryside, I guess. Let's get a scrutiny and also tech roll.
Scrutiny.
Ooh, not very good on scrutiny.
Fucking crap! I'm using my last fucking goddamn thing.
Very good on tech. 7 degrees on tech.
There are 3 degrees on scrutiny.
Okay. After going through multiple silos, the initial silos that you get taken through are for on-world. You know, so these are distributed to the people on the agri-world. Then a bit further on, you have food designated for the fold, the quarry. Past that, you have food designated for parapet and for the abbey, and, you know, the kind of further reaching ones, the ones closer to deeper into the system. When you get to those ones, the early ones you notice nothing wrong with. When you get to the later ones, you notice some very kind of strange technology kind of up the top, like a weird little fairly small device, which Miria, when you call her over to be like, hey, what the hell's this, is definitely not part of the silo or the food storage.
You have no idea what this is?
No.
And you, guard.
Yes?
You have no idea what this is?
I've never even seen inside the silo.
Who hired you to guard the silo?
Well, we're part of the planetary guard, the defense. So we're a bit like the police.
Shh.
Okay.
I don't care. I care about this technology. What is this? And I want to take a look at it, like get a closer look and see if I can trace any lines, like wires or anything back, or if it's what am I looking at?
So it appears to be a. You gave me a text, so it appears to be some form of liquid to gas dispenser.
Oh shit.
And let's swap over to Sybil very quickly.
Fuck. God damn it, Sheepy.
Sybil.
Yeah.
You're out at the general area where which one did you go to see? To the conflict?
Yeah, for the one that Ward was last. I thought you said it was the same place where like Ward was last.
It's not where Ward was last seen.
Oh.
If you're talking about the place where the defense force guys were sent.
I mean, I'd like to know where the enemy is, so I'll probably go scope that out first before running around looking for Ward. Because he might be dead, so am I... And I don't feel bad about that.
are you get there and it seems actually when you get there, roll me a scrutiny as you're kind of looking over the area.
Okay. Here we go, roll 20. Let's have a nice end to our evening. No bullshit. Okay. Wow. Barely.
Holy crap.
Barely.
That is weird.
That is on point, exactly.
Literally.
For a success. So you, the first thing you notice is that it almost looks cleaned, as in like the other farms, the other areas that you went past. You know, there was just the random like trash and dirt, and this seems like someone's gone over it very carefully and cleaned everything up and like all this kind of stuff. As you keep searching around the back of one of the houses, you find graves. Like not very obvious. They're not marked or anything like that, but it's disturbed dirt, and it's very clearly been dug up, and something's been put in there, and then covered back over. So you assume graves, but maybe not.
Are there any people in the area?
No. This is strangely deserted, this area.
Okie dokie. Well, something feels like a trap here. Okay. This is real bad. He said recon, so I'm reconning, but man and man, oh man. Archeo.
Yes.
So kind of tracked the place where the potential threat is. There's graves. I think it's deserted but very cleaned up, which is very weird because I've seen a lot of other places and they're all just messy. I can't really tell what happened here. Do you want me to go in?
Well, if no one knows what you're doing or seen you, yeah.
True.
The area
No.
looks clear.
Yep.
Do you know who's buried?
No, it's buried, and then the dirt goes over the bodies, so I don't have X-ray vision. Just saying. Maybe not yet. Maybe Miria can help me with that later. Okay, I'm gonna go silent for just a second. I'm gonna stealthily check it out.
If you run into them, don't engage, because we'll probably need all of us.
Got it.
All four of us and the sisters.
Okay, I'm sending you exactly my coordinates. So if you don't hear from me in literally 5 minutes, send in the cavalry, because I'm screwed, okay? Got it.
Aye.
Okay. Alright, let's do this. Going in.
So you're going through the graves?
I'm going to the house very carefully.
Oh, okay.
To see if there are people inside, or if I can hear anything. Okay, I'm gonna use a stick, and I'm just gonna kind of disturb the dirt a little bit from a distance where the graves are. And no traps?
So inside the house. Wait, are you going inside the house?
Oh, I thought you said there was nobody there.
Yeah, there's no one there. The house is again immaculately cleaned.
Like from the window, can I see anything inside, or if there's like no?
No.
Okay, not even furniture.
Yeah, there's
Okay.
furniture.
Okay.
A bit less furniture than you might expect.
Okay, and there like other multiple rooms.
Yeah.
Is it a one-story house or a two-story house?
One.
Easy. I look at all the windows.
Looks clean.
Okay.
But-
Grave, stick, move things around.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry, you poking the grave
Yeah,
with
the
sticks?
stick. I'm keeping my
Okay.
distance. I don't want my hand blown off. I just got this replaced, okay?
True.
I mean,
So
it's easier to replace now.
That's true.
So very quickly, like it's very shallow. You immediately meet resistance, and meat is the operative word here. It appears to be body from the pokings.
Can I recognize the body when I move things over a little bit?
The first grave is just a person. There's probably 9 more graves.
Okay, I'm gonna check each one in the same methodology very carefully.
Okay. The first few don't recognize them at all. They appear to have been dead for probably a week.
Oh, okay.
Fits in with the timeline of when you last spoke to Ward.
Yeah.
The next one, there are 2 who are big and brutish and overly muscled. Like, you don't have any experience with Space Marines, as far as I know.
Correct.
From stories that are told, they look a bit superhuman. They look, they look like they're trained for war.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing else. Like they don't bear any taint of chaos. They don't bear any mutation or anything.
Okay.
They just look like very big. They look like Lazarus a little bit. Like big and muscly.
Okay.
Sorry, Lazarus. I've been going on your looks a lot. And the last 2 or the last 3 are one of the members of Fred Ward's team, the Psyker assigned to Fred Ward, and Fred Ward.
Oh snap!
And let's end it there.
Oh, the cliffhanger!
I mean, we all didn't really give a shit about him.
Yeah, but it's still good.
I know, but still!
I didn't get to kill him, which is kind of disappointing.
I cared enough to not want him dead.
Yeah.
Because
Him
it's still an asset lost.
Yeah, that's true.
Him being dead, probably the worst thing about it is that he can't tell you what the fuck
I was
happened.
just gonna say, because I can't question him.
Yeah.
So, why is it over?
Okay.
It's over.
This is what we do. We get a cleric who can cast Speak with Dead.
And then we kill him for being a heretic.
Yeah,
This
kill
is
him
not
for being
D&D.
Talk
No,
to
sir. No, sir. Okay, guys, that was episode 12. We'll be back next week with another episode, another session to continue our story. This will also be up on YouTube in a couple days, and you can revisit it again and all that fun stuff. Let's do our quick outros and then head out of here. Let's start with Vandy.
Hey guys, I'm Vandy. I played Miria for you today, as I do every week. And if you want to catch some more dingusry on my end, you can follow me at twitch.tv/omgVandi. Please, I know, Sheepy, you're thinking of some innuendos there, man. Don't even go there. Saturdays I stream on my channel. Fridays I stream here, and Sundays I stream on the Table Story channel. I play D&D. And you can catch me doing all that good stuff. But yeah, that's me. Also, you know what you should do if you haven't already? You should follow Metamancer and put that little notification on, because she has some really good shows. So, yeah.
Well, thanks there. Thank you. Okay.
Also, I'm not Italian. I'm Russian.
It's
okay,
Russian.
like how this? Listen,
you
this is
understand.
Italian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Russian.
Yeah. That's fine. All
Mad.
right. How about Hippie?
Alright, my name is GrazyHippie69. I'm a variety caster here on Twitch. Stream every single day, midnight to 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I obviously play Lazarus. I apologize for being extremely quiet today. Stealth and talking to people is not what I do. I shoot things and then I shoot them more and then I say things about the Emperor. So, this isn't necessarily my strong spot. But hopefully we'll get to shoot some shit soon.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Thank you. Make sure you guys follow. I'll post all those shoutouts in a second. McLoken.
Hello, it is me, McLoken. I'm here to save the day. I am a tabletop content creator here on many platforms, not just here on Twitch. I'm on several shows on Twitch. I have run my own show on Mixer, which is on Wednesdays. I also, if you want to get caught up on any of the shows I do, or the one show I do, you're on 2 seasons. I accidentally didn't record episode 8, so that's lost the time. So I have to do a very great recap because some crazy shit happened there. But you guys can catch that show Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Time over at mixer.com/storyquest. And then you guys can also catch me, just follow me on my Twitter and follow the many shows I'm a part of from there. But yeah, I had a great time tonight. I got to kind of do some Inquisition stuff. I'm excited to see where this goes and be able to kind of investigate a little bit further and see what shenanigans we get into.
Fantastic. And of course, Sheepy, please.
Hey there, guys. I have a confession. I'm not really Alfarius. I'm Sheepdog, and you can find me on YouTube.
What?
How
I'm
dare
sorry.
you lie to this?
Are you
this
kidding
whole
me?
3 hours.
Yeah.
3
I know.
hours I believed you. Unbelievable. I'm
See,
out. I'm out of the show.
What we should do is just change his name to Alfarius on his screen.
I should. That's a great idea.
Should have done that. It would have been great.
Yeah, but I have to edit the graphic.
Yeah, it's the whole graphic. Yeah.
Well, yeah, it'll maybe next time. I am Metamancer. This is my channel. If you're watching this on YouTube, don't forget to hit that follow, subscribe button thingy, and that stupid bell. Maybe there's like 5 other steps now. I don't know. Yeah, if you guys like this show, drop a follow on Twitch as well, and you can find me on a variety of other shows. On Thursdays, I run my own campaign, actually, with Sheepy as one of my players, on Encounter Roleplay. We are very close to the season finale, but there's more cool stuff coming up. If somebody can put exclamation point COM in the chat, you will get a link to the Kickstarter that I am featured on as the MC for the premiere of the new recently launched expansion for City of Mist. So I'll be debuting their, finale of Kickstarter and the new system expansion on August 13th on Encounter Roleplay as well. If you can't support it financially, that's totally fine. If you could share it, that'd be fantastic. City of Mist is a wonderful system, one of my most favorite ones, but favorite of 2018 by far. And other than that, we're going to be wrapping up the 6 and 20 Thursday night campaign as well. I think we're either 1 or 2 episodes away from the finale, and then 6 and 20 is pretty much over at that point. And then... our Tuesday campaigns just ended, so that's not happening anymore. And then I think that's it for my campaigns. We will be starting a new Call of Cthulhu campaign soon. It's going to be very Western. We're doing Pulp Cthulhu rule set this time, so it should be much more shooty pew pew and doing really like high combat action moments, not just investigation. I'm very much looking forward to that. Think Westworld, but with monsters and demons and things that will kill you in one hit. Yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. Much appreciated with all the support, and we hope to see you guys next time on Dark Heresy Pyrebrand. Have a good night. Bye-bye.